Luke 8:12. Those by the wayside are they that hear, then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their heart, lest they should believe and be saved. So there is a lot to say about the parable of the sower, and I'm just going to focus on this verse. But broadly, the main thing you need to understand is that these individuals described here are the only ones that aren't saved. Now, understanding that is more relevant to understanding the subsequent verses, but it is evidenced here. Because, working backwards, this is the only group who we are told is not saved. If the point of this parable that describes 4 different types of people was that the first 2 or the first 3 aren't saved, why is it that Jesus only says being the first type of person is what prevents you from being saved? And of course, insofar as people use this parable to try and prove works salvation, we're also given some extra information, lest they should believe and be saved. So this is the only group we're told are not saved. And why are they not saved? Is it because they didn't do a certain amount of works? Is it because they didn't repent of their sins? No, they are not saved because they didn't believe. They didn't repent of their unbelief. The implication is that all of the latter people, while some of them might not have brought forth good fruit, are nonetheless all saved because all of them have believed. There would be no point distinguishing these types of people if what he says of one of them actually applies to all of them. So returning back to the beginning, he's talking about those by the wayside, meaning the paths that aren't actually part of the field. Because these paths aren't part of the field, nothing's going to grow there. And this is an even more valid analogy now that we have tarmac pavements. Now, it says that these people hear the word, which probably applies to everyone. Everyone is at some point going to hear the gospel be preached. And then comes the devil, basically the temptation to reject Christ and reject the gospel. In fact, this could be referring to earthly devils, human false prophets. What do? They take away the word out of their heart. So this actually distinguishes these people from some other people who aren't saved, because not every single person who isn't saved has ever had the word in their heart. This is talking about people who actually understand and on some level internalize the gospel and feel convicted by it. But then there's that little doubt, there's that false prophet, there's that false gospel that pushes them away from accepting the truth. And that's why these people do not believe, and because they don't believe, they are not saved.